One of the largest problems that businesses and customers face these days is paying the bills. And we're not talking about that in a traditional sense. We're talking about how technology has evolved and adapted over time. Technology has advanced in a tremendous fashion over the recent years, and right now there are so many ways to pay and get paid if you're a business or a customer. Many businesses accept so many forms of payment, but there are still some these days that only accept checks or only accept certain methods of payment. And that could be a massive headache if you're a customer or if you're a business owner and you're like, hey, I just need to get paid or find a way to pay you for your product or service. Whether you're comfortable using almost any method of payment, whether it's checks, whether it's Apple Pay, whether it's a bank transfer, or whether it's even crypto these days, that should not prohibit you from transactions, whether it's with a company or a new customer. And that's where Metaprise comes in. Metaprise specializes in online banking that can help you pay and get paid with as little friction as possible. Whether you're creating an invoice, paying a bill, Metaprise is there to help facilitate that transaction in the easiest way possible for both parties. All you have to do with Metaprise is create a customer, generate an invoice, and then send the link via email or text. The great thing is that even as a business owner, you can customize these invoices with your own graphics or branding. But what if you send an invoice to a customer that's outside of the Metaprise network? Is that going to be a problem? Not a problem at all. All they need is an email to follow the payment options through a simple and useful guest pay feature. This is going to help revolutionize the way businesses and customers can interact here as we move forward and as technology and payment options advance. Metaprise is a cloud-based invoicing and payment solution system that allows businesses to manage the flow of payments between them and their clients or even other businesses with all transactions securely stored in one place. This online banking project aims to simplify the financial management process for every business, and the team behind Metaprise is dedicated to providing their users with the highest level of service and support so they can focus on what really matters, and that's growing their business. Have you ever had the problem where you try to pay something or you're trying to collect payment and the party you're working with or even yourself only can use one form of payment, whether that's a credit card or whatever? They even integrate with platforms like QuickBooks, which to some people may be very, very useful because as someone myself who owns and operates inside an LLC, when it comes to paying employees, paying myself, doing certain things, the early stages are certainly challenging, especially when you don't have that much cash in your bank account. And so it's a lot easier to get funding and to get 0% credit cards, whether it's a personal or business, and then be able to pay with those credit cards. And Metaprise is going to help facilitate that transaction 10 times easier than trying to find ways to get around it. I know, at least for me, that's something that I have had a ton of problems with in the past, and it's a major pain point that I don't want to have to deal with going forward. Obviously, you got to pay the money back when it comes to 0% credit, but it could be, a 12, 18-month period that you can have essentially a loan at 0%, whereas going out and getting a loan from a bank or whatever is going to probably cost you some money. It's probably going to have an interest rate, and you're probably not going to get approved for as much as you can get approved when it comes to credit cards. Now, it's not a recommendation to start maxing out credit cards, but hopefully you guys can kind of see what I mean. At least for me, that's been something that's a huge game changer. And I know it could be very, very helpful to people in the same situation. And you tend not to think about it until it becomes a problem. This problem is so simple, yet it's so complicated at the same time. But Metaprise is exactly what we need to bridge that gap. You're trying to get paid some way, and someone's like, well, I can pay you with my credit card, but I can't pay you with a check, and you only accept checks. It could be such a headache. And Metaprise is the perfect middleman to facilitate that transaction and allow you to get back to what really matters in your own business and what matters in your own day-to-day life. Now, this industry is going to keep growing. According to Globe Newswire, the global digital payment market is expected to reach $12.55 trillion by 2027, with a compound annual growth rate of 10.9% from the years 2021 through 2027. So if you're looking to get started with Metaprise today and you want a way to help bridge the gap with these transactions, there'll be a link in the video description box down below. Hit that link, you'll find some more information over on the Metaprise website, and you can get started today. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure you are subscribed. If you got something out of the video, consider hitting the thumbs up button, and we'll see you in a future video. Peace.